Hey, what's going on, you guys? Ghost here, and today I'm bringing us on the evolution of the AC-130 here. So the AC-130 has pretty much been a staple in most of the Infinity Ward Call of Duty games here. It's definitely a staple in the Modern Warfare series, first introducing it into Modern Warfare 2, and this has been an iconic kill streak since then. Fans have loved it. It's one of the best kill streaks in any Call of Duty game, hands down, and it's only been in 4 Call of Duty games here so far. So it's been in Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, Call of Duty Ghosts, and Black Ops 4 as the gunship, which is basically the same exact idea. Speaking more about the gunship, my guy KRNG DEXBOT let me use some of his gunship gameplay, so check out his channel down below in the description. Go ahead and give him a subscription and tell him thank you for letting me use some of his gameplay for BO4, and comment down below what is the best AC-130 out of all of them. So it's been in only those 4 CODs, and honestly I would not be surprised if it does return in the next Call of Duty game, because it's most likely going to be in Modern Warfare 4. So like, what's a Modern Warfare game without the AC-130? It's just a staple there, and I hope to see it, and I hope to hear the good old AC-130, absolutely iconic, and I just hope that they do it justice in Modern Warfare 4, because with Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 4, for example, they did not do the orbital VSAT justice. You see, the thing with the orbital VSAT and the Blackbird, it's been in every Black Ops game, BO1, 2, 3, what do you know, it's not in Black Ops 4 at all whatsoever. That's just like with Infinity Ward not having an AC-130 in their Modern Warfare games, or that's just like Infinity Ward not having a tactical nuke or a nuke type streak at a 25, a gun streak in their CODs. So if they don't have an AC-130 in Modern Warfare 4 this year, people are going to be, I guess, kind of triggered about it, or just upset because it's such an iconic streak. For me personally, I'll be upset because I want this back. I love the AC-130, but let's just go ahead and go over the AC-130 in each Call of Duty game that it's been in. It's obviously first introduced in Modern Warfare 2. It is at an 11 kill streak, so it's not too hard to get at all. It's definitely right there between, like, you know, easy and hard, but obviously you can just go ahead and get your Harriers, and then that'll get you your AC-130 99% of the time, unless the enemies shoot down your Harriers. When you get the AC-130, it has 3 modes. It has a mode where you just shoot down a stream of bullets, which is like a huge Gatling gun inside the AC-130, and then the other 2 modes are basically just like cannons firing down missiles and exploding the enemies, basically. So that's the AC-130 right there. You can switch between 3 modes and just constantly rain down destruction on the enemies, especially on wide open maps such as a Wasteland, as you guys seeing right here. It's just so effective, and to make it even more effective, you can use all 3 modes at once in one certain area and just go to the next and do the same thing all the time. And that's what I always do when I use the AC-130. I use all 3 modes real fast and shoot them all at once, and then I move on to the next and then keep doing it over and over again, just because you're guaranteed a ton of kills in case, like, say one of the modes on the AC-130 doesn't work out. You can just go ahead and use all 3 of them at once in one single area, and then boom, you'll be getting kills. So that's just the whole entire gist of the AC-130 here in Modern Warfare 2, and just as a whole, that's the basic concept of what the AC-130 is and what it does in every single Call of Duty game that it's been in. There's only minor differences in the CODs that it has been in. For example, here in Modern Warfare 3, there's only 2 major differences. They're not really that big, but there's just 2 small differences between this AC-130 compared to the one in Modern Warfare 2. So the first difference is the fact that it's at a 12 kill streak instead of an 11, which that's what it was in MW2. So it's just 1 kill higher to get here in Modern Warfare 3, which is not even that noticeable of a difference. And you can get the AC-130 a bit easier. For example, if you play Domination, if you capture the flags, that will count as 1 point towards your kill streaks here in this game, because keep in mind, Modern Warfare 3 has the point streak system where you get points for playing the objective, just like Call of Duty Ghosts, for example. So aside from that little difference right there, one other difference is the fact that you actually have 2 modes of seeing the enemies. You have the original basic mode where you see the enemies via heat signatures, and it's like a thermal vision, and then also you have a normal mode where you just see the whole entire map and you see the AC-130 through color. I personally find it harder to see the enemies when it's in color, so I I, for the most part, switched to the thermal vision because it's just way easier since the enemies will be glowing with that hot white right there, and it's just way better to spot in my opinion at least. So that's what the AC-130 is, and that's how it pretty much overall acts in Modern Warfare 3. There's no difference between, I say, the way the damage is dealt with the machine guns and the cannons. It's pretty much the same overall, I say. I don't notice a difference, or I don't think that the MW2 AC-130 is better than the Modern Warfare 3 one, or vice versa. The Modern Warfare 3 AC-130 is better than the MW2 one. I think they're just about the same, to be honest. The next Call of Duty game that the AC-130 was in, surprising enough, which not many people actually remember or quite know that this is a thing, but in Call of Duty Ghosts, the AC-130 did make an appearance. But if you're wondering to yourself, what do you mean Ghosts? The AC-130 was not in Call of Duty Ghosts at all. It's not a selectable kill streak. Where's it at? Yeah, you're right. It's not a selectable kill streak. As you're seeing here, where's AC-130 at? There's only the Maniac, the Juggernaut, the IMS, and the Loki, and so on and so forth. Those are the high kill streaks in the Call of Duty Ghosts. If there was the AC-130, it would be at a 12 kill streak. However, it's not there. But it is in the game. And it's only in the game because it's a map-based kill streak on Favela in Call of Duty Ghosts. And you're probably wondering to yourself too, if you didn't play Ghosts enough, Favela's in Call of Duty Ghosts? What? I'm definitely sure this is going to surprise a lot of people because COD Ghosts is not that popular for Call of Duty game, definitely comparing to the majority of the rest of the CODs, especially with the DLC maps and whatnot. But I'm definitely sure lots of you guys already knew that Favela was in Ghosts, and you already knew the AC-130 was in Call of Duty Ghosts. But for those of you that don't, this actually may be surprising, and if it's your first time seeing this, well, yeah, Favela is a thing. It was in the third map pack for Call of Duty Ghosts, which was called Nemesis, and I made a whole entire video dedicated to talking about all the DLC in Ghosts. If you missed that, I'll link it down below in the description. You'll definitely love that video for sure. But we're getting off topic here. So the AC-130 is in Call of Duty Ghosts. It's a map-based kill streak here on Favela. The only way you get it is through a care package, and to get the care package, you have to complete a field order. That was one major difference between Call of Duty Ghosts, between all the other CODs. To get a care package, you have to pick up a briefcase. The briefcase gives you a little, like, say, side thing to do. It could be either teabagging the enemy, getting a headshot, or getting a long shot, whatever happens to be. You complete that, and then from the field order, you get a care package, and the care package could just randomly drop any streak in the game, or the map-based kill streak, which happens to be the YA gunship, which is the AC-130. Even though it's not called the AC-130, it's literally the same exact concept and the same thing as Modern Warfare 2 and 3. It's the same good old kill streak we all know and love, but just titled differently. And that's also how it is in Black Ops 4, which I'll get to in a little bit. It's called the gunship in BO4. But the YA gunship is only on Favela, sadly, and it makes me wonder why. You know, why is it only on this map? How come Infinity Ward could not make it an actual kill streak in the game alongside the other streaks? If they can bring it here on this map, then they actually could have brought it as a kill streak, a selectable one in the game itself, but they just chose not to, unfortunately. So that's pretty much all I gotta say with the AC-130 here in Call of Duty Ghosts. Not many people know it's a thing, but it's only on Favela here on DLC 3, and by the time DLC 3 came out for Call of Duty Ghosts, many people already left the game and went to go play Black Ops 2 back in its prime during 2013, 2014, sadly enough. It's literally kind of impossible to actually use the AC-130 nowadays online in a public match. That's why you're seeing bot gameplay, because if I were to have all DLC installed and try to find Favela and try to get the AC-130, what are the chances of that? The game's so dead to the point where the only way to use the YA gunship in this game, the AC-130, is to literally go in a private match and play it like I'm doing here. I miss Call of Duty Ghosts. So after Call of Duty Ghosts, 4 years later, the AC-130 was brought back into Black Ops 4 as the gunship. And this is the highest kill streak here in Black Ops 4. It is, I believe, at a 1700 score, so it's 17 kills in a row without dying to get this here. It's obviously way more costly compared to the Modern Warfare 2 and the Modern Warfare 3 version. However, I kind of gotta say, I feel as though the Black Ops 4 AC-130 does more damage, and it just feels more consistent than the AC-130s in the Modern Warfare games, to me at least. I don't know, there's something about this that just feels amazing. Look at DEXBOT go absolutely in with this thing here, getting feeds. It's just crazy how insane the gunship really is in Black Ops 4. This is Treyarch's first time ever bringing an AC-130 in, and I'm not disappointed at all. GG's to them. They did a phenomenal job. So overall, guys, that's the evolution of the AC-130 in every single Call of Duty that it's been in. Hopefully it comes back in MW4. I would not doubt it, and I hope it will be the absolute best AC-130 we've ever seen in any Call of Duty game, hands down. I think it will, for sure, without a doubt. But comment down below in the comment section, what is your favorite AC-130 out of all of these here? What do you think is the best one? And let me know down in the comment section which kill streak or which thing overall in any COD I should do the evolution of. It could be from game modes, streaks, weapons, equipment. Let me know down below, and be sure that you guys subscribe if you guys haven't already. Like the video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.